Hello everyone, welcome. I was trying to get Common Ground mode to load. I don't think it's gonna load up before the competition starts, so we'll see. Oh, this is a little too loud. Okay. There we go. I think it's good. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Rachel, good morning. Just more of. Good evening from Europe or the EU. Jamar Leroy, good luck everyone. And Flame Gaming, good night. We got people from, it's morning time for some people, evening for others, night for others. We got everyone here from all over the world. Martin, good evening. Double A's of Common Ground. Alcoholic Anonymous of Common Ground World. Salad, hi, good luck. And yeah, good luck to everyone here as well. B-Rob says hello everyone. Tabuka, hi Dub, I made it, I'm here. You probably were here before I was even here, so nice. Michael says good day Dub and all. Alina, hello. 8 p.m. here, okay, yeah. Rahif says hey Dub, good luck. Captain Black, hello. So competition starts in 5 minutes. I don't think I'm gonna load up my Common Ground mode in time. So I'll probably do it after the competition starts. I was loading it up. It took like 10 minutes, but then it said disconnected. That happens sometimes. Not sure why. It didn't even take that long. I checked it yesterday, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know, it just got disconnected while I was checking it. So if it doesn't load up by the time the competition starts, I'm just gonna refresh the page, go to the competition, which is more important, right? I'll see if it can get loaded up. I think I'm prepared. I practiced one setup, which I might not use. So let me explain why. Whenever I was practicing my build, you guys know how I used three circuits of light for the last competition, right? One of those is to be given away, which I've already announced the winner. I'm waiting for them to contact me. Just so you guys know, in the event that for some reason nobody contacts me about the prize, in like 2 or 3 weeks I will do a redraw just so somebody can win it. I feel like most of y'all probably hope I do the redraw, but that gives the person who has won it about 2 or 3 weeks to contact me on Discord so they can claim their prize. Now, whenever I practiced my build for this competition, I only used 2 circuits of light circuits, whatever they're called. You know what I mean, baby beacons. So what I'm thinking of doing is I am going to use the third one for the competition, which means I'm going to tweak my design a little bit to incorporate that third baby beacon so I can get a higher production rate. Because I mean, I still have it. I haven't sent it out to the winner yet, so I might as well use it, right? I think that would be okay. I asked this in my Super Dub Club supporter chat also, and I'm like, well, they said if I have it, I might as well use it. Which, yeah, I suppose you're right. So that's probably what's gonna happen. I'm gonna use the third circus for this build to hopefully improve my production rate. I don't see how it could possibly make it worse. If it does, then damn. But yeah, I'm gonna use it because the problem with my design that I practiced is I'm not making enough flour to push the production rate higher. And I suppose I'm not making enough salt either, but I should be able to fix that issue by using the third baby beacon. That sounds fair, of course. Yeah, so that makes sense to people, right? So that is what I'm gonna do for this one. We got 2 minutes before it starts. That sucks because this might be done in like 2 minutes. I wasn't keeping track. Let me see. It's been 6 minutes. I'm gonna see if this loads up, and then I'll go to competition. I might be a minute late. It's fine. Just yeah, it's fine. 1 minute's not going to kick me out of whatever position I'm gonna get, hopefully. Good luck, everyone, says Guya. What's up, Guya? Hello, Cool Rhino. The Tweez. Bukari, hello. Hopefully I'll end up in 1200 this time with your build, thanks, says Flame Gaming. Hopefully, yeah, best of luck. I hope you practiced a bit, even if it was the initial cash rush. Paul Raymond says, hey Dub, going to set up my first salt as going out in 30 minutes for a few hours, but means should come back to a few million. Yeah, it's a good idea if you're planning to head out. Martin says, so the lady who asked how to react was right. The person did not react, or sort of right. What exactly do you mean, Martin? What do you mean? You mean about the winner, or you mean about something else? Herps, hello. Happy Panini competition. That's right. We're gonna be making salmon panini in like a minute. It probably already has started in a few seconds. Let's see if this loads up or it gives me a disconnect message. I actually loaded up. Okay, I'm not gonna sell anything. It's not even full. I just wanted to load it up. I'll go back and sell after, hopefully after I'm done with this. Okay. Competition has started. Just like right now. So there we go. Homeboy Gaming, hello. Good day, good luck. Good luck, everyone. As usual, I don't practice the initial cash rush. Actually, I have an idea what to do at the start. There's kind of like a setup where I could just set up my gold rush. I'll show you in a moment. Build cannot create what this means. Ooh, yeah, that happened to me last time. I don't know exactly why that happened. I feel like I clicked the button too fast. It's taking a while to load up, no? It doesn't ever take this long. Oh, it's not just me? Okay, B-Rob says, why is this not loading? Okay, I thought it was just me. Maybe they put the competition start button? Okay, there we go. Yeah, maybe everybody starts at the same time now, 1 minute later. Who knows? Yeah, I have no idea. But is everybody in the competition now? Well, you guys are saying it's not loading. It took a while, but it loaded for me. So this little spot right here is sweet because I can pretty much just set up my green forges here and do the gold rush here with these dirt roads. Take that tree off. Pot of gold. I'm gonna have to use Goldie because some of the green forges are farther away. And the warehouses. I applied Miranda skins. I'm gonna turn these on, start making gold. Put down the epic earrings. Dean Crochet, hello. Welcome. Alina says it did load for me. Okay. Martin, the second of normal, I got in. So it was normal for me. Oh, okay. I'm gonna sell the windmills they gave us. I don't plan on doing salts. Just because I have NFTs to do gold very quickly. I need to put the dragon somewhere. See where I'm gonna have it in the end. Right here, I think. Okay, I need to start selling gold. This build shouldn't be too expensive. Not really sure how much it's gonna cost me. I can just check the visualizer. I didn't even bother checking the cost. I know I'm gonna need like a lot of lumber. for the bakeries. Oh, corrupted packs. I guess I could keep those two. I need to set up my lumber rush here somewhere. Let's see. I could have the mill right there. So start making lumber. Do that. There we go. So I set up my lumber rush. I'll set up my energy rush, I guess I'll call it. Right? Start making energy. Okay. Should be making lumber and energy now. Gonna clear up as much of this as I can while I am making money, lumber and energy. My road setup's gonna be very similar to the last competition, because it kind of is similar. I mean, it's a lot of windmills. Leaders PC, hello, welcome. He says hello, dub community. A question, how many of you are going to be using nuclear power? Because if some of you remember, I did say nuclear power would be more efficient. I still believe it is. It is more efficient. Unless you have an Orb of Hope NFT, then I think it's irrelevant. But yeah, if you don't have an Orb of Hope or Sphere of Hope, then nuclear power to have passive energy for your fishing setup is more ideal, even if it would be more expensive. But while I was doing the no NFT build, I realized you actually don't need a lot of salmon, and it just wouldn't require that much energy, so you really don't need a nuke to make a competitive enough design, you know. But I know some people want to push for higher production rates, so yeah, a nuke would still help you do that. So Suitor is going to use a nuke. Buka, I think I maybe don't use. Okay. Salad, no nuke, one platform with Orb of Hope 100 per hour. There you go. Yeah, I mean, if you got the Orb of Hope, obviously you do not need the nuke. Something I didn't mention, but I'm pretty sure if you have the NFT, you realize that right away. Passive, only few salmon. Okay. You could do power plant to provide passive energy and get dirty fishing platforms for wild net fishing. Since you don't need that much salmon, I don't know how effective that setup is, because it does waste more space. Maybe it works. I didn't test it. I didn't do the math for that. Dean Ward, you tried it on the test build. So how did it go? Swaraj, welcome, by the way. Me just starting now. Meanwhile, Dub already has gone to 1 million. Welcome to the stream. I don't know. Maybe it's your first time here, but that's pretty normal. Yeah. I show you guys how I play the competitions when I stream, okay? But I can do no NFT builds. I mean, I've done them before. I think some people would like to see my whole planning process for it, but that would be that'd be hours and hours of footage. And also, whenever I do the no NFT builds, I've mentioned this before, but I will use NFTs like this, my Lumber Rush and Energy Rush and Crane Bots, in order to build everything quicker. It saves me time, so I can have more time to do tweaks. At the very end, I won't have any NFTs that would impact the production rate. That's how the no NFT builds work. That allows me to get them done quicker. So yeah, it does take time to do all of your testing if you don't have any NFTs. I know it takes time. I've done it that way before too. Dope Rich TV, hello. Alina, do you need nuke? You don't need it. Not for this one. You can do it without a nuke. You definitely can do no NFT builds, yeah. Cedars PC, I have Orb of Hope. I'm going to try it. Hopefully I don't totally break the depth build. I'm going to have to completely move where my gas setup is to where you have it rod. I think it will work incorporating an Orb of Hope to my design, Cedar. I think it'll work. I mentioned in the video, I don't think it'll work if you incorporate a nuke, but it's possible. You would have to get the gas setup close, but make sure that you don't have any refineries too close, if that makes sense, because then well, I guess it wouldn't matter, huh? No, it would still matter. Yeah, you can't have the refineries too close if you don't have the orb of hope to help you out there. I think it'll work, Cedar, but yeah, you're gonna have to tweak it a bit. I mean, that's just how it goes. I cleared the map. I want to get some roads down because I haven't done that. And maybe more trees. But then again, I need to build the loggers. My entire like logger neighborhood is going to be in the corner over here. So I think I want to do that first. Dean Ward still only got 28 with 2 nukes. Produced 35 salmon, didn't have enough milk. Yeah, milk was an issue whenever I was first working on the no NFT build. I didn't make enough space for it. But so I expanded on that space. Let me just go ahead and build them out. Then I'll put my crane bot somewhere else. Yeah, loggers are important at first because it helps with the wood and lumber production, of course. Let's do those 6. Crane bot, preferably over here. This is where I'm gonna have like most of my salt set up. I don't need that road. Yeah, I can have them here, so they won't get in the way. I need to put down my tree and my oopsie. Yeah, I realized that. 2 things I haven't put down when we're like 15 minutes in. So giant Christmas tree and oopsie NFT for more cash. Also the tavern, right? Because the tavern makes everyone move faster. Those don't have water yet. I won't worry about the ones without water just yet. I need to make a well, which is something I usually never do, but that's because I need to make these shrimp farms and they require a lot of water. Yeah, it's something I need to set up, is the shrimp farms. Farmhouse. I probably shouldn't delete it. I shouldn't have deleted the farmhouses I started off with, but I mean, they're really easy to build. My thought process right here is I'm going to need some brine in order to make a seaweed. What's it called? The seaweed farm. And then I'm going to need a seaweed farmer in order to collect seaweed and use that to build shrimp farms. So I am going to need to build a seaweed farmer just for that. Yeah, I think it only casts one shade. And once I'm done with that, I can get rid of the seaweed farmer. So it doesn't matter where I place this. I am gonna need oak wood. Also, Dean Ward, I don't think I mentioned it, but 2 nukes. That's really expensive. Like, I don't think you need 2 of them. 1, sure, but I just really don't see 2 of them actually being helpful. That's a lot of cash. Okay, store oak wood there. I needed to build this. I also needed to build some other stuff. So the well is built. I'm gonna start making the shrimp farms just because they need a lot of water. So they'll just slowly take the water from the well. I'm actually gonna build 2 wells. The seaweed stand will help a little bit with the seaweed. Okay, so if you have 2 seaweed stands, which I used to have this before, whenever these NFTs first came out, I had bought 2 of them. You could just place them next to the shrimp farms and auto build them. Well, you'll still need the water, but you won't need to meet that seaweed requirement, which means you can skip this step that I'm trying to do over here with collecting extra seaweed. But I don't have 2 seaweed stands, and also this seaweed stand isn't actually mine. I am borrowing it, so thank you. You know who you are. I used to have 2 seaweed stands. I sold them because I guess I wanted the money for other NFTs because I felt like the seaweed stand was too meta specific. But the seaweed stand is like the MVP for anything fishing related. Like, if you want to rank high in fishing related stuff, you need the seaweed stand. Planet Bob, morning. Probably slept through my alarm. You're not too late. It's good. But yeah, I also used passive oil NFT and produced energy and stored beside fishing platform. I don't have any issue. Nice. Yeah, that works too. That works better than the wind turbine setup. Paul Raymond, check auto sell on and offline mode in case game update. Yeah, exactly. I have a gold on auto sell, but everybody else make sure you turn those 2 on. I used to suggest do not turn on update town offline until you set up gas production, but now I would suggest you just turn it on right away because I assume that you're going to keep playing until you get to gas production. This is, you know, just in case the game goes offline for like 5 or 10 minutes. Homeboy, so what's your rate for this meta? So I mentioned this at the very start. I practiced with 2 Light Circus Homeboy Gaming. I got 177 Salmon Panini per hour. I decided that I will use the 3rd Light Circus for this competition since the winner hasn't reached out to me yet. So that should allow me to reach a higher production rate. At the very most, 200 per hour would be my peak. But we'll see how that actually goes. I have an idea, like I already have the idea in mind of what I'm gonna do for if I use 3 light circus. I just didn't practice that overnight. I practiced with 2 circus. So it should be better than 170 per hour. That would be the goal. Whether that's enough for top 25, I'm not sure at the moment. Really have no idea. I would hope so. Considering I did decide to buy the new spring NFT, the lettuce stand, I would hope it's enough for top 25 because damn. Yeah, the only reason I got that NFT is because, like, I think I have a shot at top 25. That's why. Who was the winner? Winner is mentioned on Discord in the announcements. I did that draw on the last live stream. Let me just bring it up because I don't want to mispronounce the name. This was the winner. Hanulis Rodos. I'm making seaweed? Yeah, I am. I hope I didn't build these in the wrong spot. So I'm building those out. I should add another mill so I can make more lumber. Actually, I could do 3 mills if I really wanted to with this setup here. And then add roads. Basically just add as many roads as I can. Oh yeah. I have a... Let me actually look at my visualizer that incorporates the 3rd circus. The setup is a little bit different here. It's not even done. Like, I have empty spots because, like I said, I don't exactly know what I need if I'm going to use a 3rd circus, other than I'm going to need less windmills. So there's going to be a little bit of tweaking that could be made. As long as it's above 170, it's a win. Homeboy Gaming, nice. 200 should be a top 25 rate, right? I would think so, yes, homeboy. Wajir, I'm starting too late again. Best I can hope for is top 800. I see. I mean, it's not too late. Tubuka, I cannot over it with that elf. It looks so amazing. It's like stunning. The elf? The leprechaun or what elf? Right? I mean, it does look like an elf, actually. Looks really cool though. Don't need these. Is anything getting built? I need to build more stuff. So yeah, I have a lot of loggers on this. Maybe because I don't have that many roads. That's probably why, actually. I don't have that many roads. I mean, like, my roads are going to be like this. You can already tell. Like, if you saw last competition's live stream, almost the same setup on the roads. So less roads means more buildings. Because you got more workers that need to walk around. Oh, the tavern. I forgot to place that down. The tavern helps, you know, make everything faster. So there's that. Pot of gold. Okay, thought so. Can't really mess with this right now. Not till I have enough cash. Martin, almost forgot Town Hall NFT. I'll wait on it, but yeah. I could actually place it down where I'm planning to have it. It would be this spot right here. Actually, I'll go ahead and do that, since I'm not gonna need to move it. I can just put the bot somewhere else. Okay, I don't need any more seaweed unless I made a huge mistake here. I don't believe I did. This should be enough. I'll keep the seaweed farm for now, but I'll get rid of the farmer house. Don't need the wells. I don't believe I do. So what do I have? A bunch of wood, lumber. Let me turn on guided blades to make lumber quicker. Also, is the background noise a little too loud, guys, or is it just okay? Usually I have it lowered a little bit more. Gonna move my juniors. I like the current levels. Maybe some people might want to lower it. Okay. Usually it's a little bit quieter. I mess with the volume whenever I'm listening to other music, that's why. Dubuka, other day I checked out how much juniors cost and now the price was about $230. I believe that, yeah. Way higher than they were before. I mean, I feel like I kept telling people they're really good. They're like must-have NFTs. Let me build the windmill since I have so much wood over here. Some of these I don't know if I'll need, I'll just build them anyways. Yeah, if you saw me do last week's competition, you can see the similar setup here. I am going to have the circus NFT in the middle of all these windmills, and it's going to remove that shade. And there will be another one here. I just don't want to... I don't want to destroy this setup right now. Guess I can move it. Yeah, let me actually move it a little. See if I can get this to work. That's not pretty, but whatever. Let me get all of these placed. Yeah, whatever. As long as everything's down making gold, it works. Really didn't want to place all these. Did you buy any bright windmills? Is Tubuka's asking that? No, I didn't. I saw when the sale happened. I was there. It sold out in 2 minutes. I was watching it sell really quickly. It's a really expensive NFC. I decided to skip it. I know how good the utility is, like I mentioned. But the price is a lot. I think if it was like $625, like I thought it would be, I probably would have picked some up. I mean, I think everybody would have, plus obviously they were selling for higher in the secondary market. But I mean, 900, it's not bad, I guess, compared to what they're selling in the secondary market. But I decided to pass. Flame Gaming, the Dark Waters Ocean, and Light Waters River. This is the river. On the east. Yeah, actually the correct setup is like this. I'm not doing it this way. Because I feel like the windmills are not positioned correctly whenever I look at it this way. I don't know. I'm looking at it like this. But this is the river. It's got this border, like brown border. Oh, I guess they both do. You got the dark water. This is the ocean. It has the white water. Okay, got almost all the windmills down. I think I can do some more that I know I'm gonna have to build anyways. Okay, I think that's actually all of them. I don't know if I'll build other ones besides that. Let's do the tractors. It's a lot of tractors. A lot. And even more tractors. This is what happens when you don't use that many roads. And you don't have the best setup for your crops. Because there is one problem with how I'm going to do the crop in mine. I'll need that one. Like I mentioned, I'm going to have salt over here. This general square. I'm also going to need rice fields. the rice fields are actually going to be on the opposite side, which is a bit of an issue because the tractors, they're mostly going to be here, but whenever they want to go and pick up a rice husk, they're going to have to move all the way over here. There's not any like straight roads connecting them, so it's a long walking distance that's slowing them down. I will also have like 2 tomato farms, but that's not a big deal. I mean, sort of. I guess it is, because the tomatoes are gonna like have to be delivered all the way over here. It's just one of the issues that you come across of if you don't have that many roads in a clean straight line. Just slows down the movement of your tractors and your loggers. I'm building all of that. There's another road here. Okay, that's all getting built. Maybe I can put my solar panel for some passive energy. Yeah, helps a little. But wise asks, salt good for money or gold? Which best? I did mention this on my video, Wise. Both of them are good options. I do believe you'll have an easier time doing gold because you can scale that up better than you can salt. You can't really scale up salt that much because at some point you're not going to be able to have green timer windmills. You're just going to have a lot of red timer windmills, and it doesn't make the production any faster. So in terms of which one can make you the most money, I think gold. If you keep scaling it up. Cedars PC, this is probably the hardest thing I ever had to do in this game. But I honestly love the challenge. Finally owning just a couple NFT, but needing to not break the build to fit it in. Yeah, that's right. You can improve it a bit with the NFTs you have, but it should still work, right? Challenging. Yeah, this one is kind of challenging because of the setup you need for ice blocks. Fishing in general is pretty challenging because of that. I feel like sushi boats is more difficult than what we're doing here, because most of this is a baguette build. Baguettes isn't that bad in my opinion. I feel like it's easier to do baguettes than it is to do cakes. Or especially like decorated cakes and stuff. Well, I know I'm making the tractors. Let me set up some other stuff. I'm gonna need feed mills to make feed for the chickens. That feed will get stored in this trough. I have the AC running, so I don't know if it, like, you can hear it. Hopefully not. Sometimes it's a little loud. The tweets, whenever I have milk, for me is milk meta. There's a lot of milk. It really is. More than just baguettes alone, because you're dealing with cheese as well. So yeah, you're right. Trying to remember how I had this rotated. I think I had it like that. These, I don't think these really matter. How they're rotated. I had the chicken coops below it. 2 chicken coops. Okay. Alright, some of those are getting built. I also have 2 ATVs over here. Kind of far, but I need to place them somewhere. I'm gonna have an ATV here as well. I'll just wait a little bit before I start building that one. Your voice is buzzing a bit. Yeah, that's normal then. Whenever I have the AC on, it starts buzzing. And I don't really like having the AC on, but if I don't have it on, it gets really hot. Like basically summer weather now. I mean, we're in April. Here in Texas, starting like at March, it's basically summer weather. Until like October maybe. Or November. 9 months of summer. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna get these built, so I don't have to worry about them later. They need 10 water to get built, so I will just use my epic water tower for that. But the epic water tower is actually going to go somewhere else, closer to where the salt fields are going to be at. Brine and seaweed. No, I don't think I need it for anything else. So I'm gonna move this silo over here. This is gonna be where the husk rice is gonna be stored in this spot. It needs to be the ground silo because it's not gonna be connected to a road. Ground silo doesn't need a road. Then I'll have mixing tents next to it for the white rice. Which I'll go ahead and start building that stuff out. No, not white rice. Mixing tent. So, gonna be right next to the silo. 3 of them for white rice, and I'm also going to need 1 for fish chum. And I'm gonna need 3 for cheese. I'll just go ahead and build them all out. I think that's it. Also, the sauce facilities for the rice vinegar will be in this area. 2 of them should be enough. I don't need to make the ice blocks for the seafood warehouse because I do have an NFT for that. Even if I had to do that step, I also have the NFTs required for the instant ice setup. But no, I could just use the warehouse. Is shrimp the chum? Is it a passive thing? I did watch your video, but I must have missed it. The shrimp farms, the only way to get this passive, Cedar, is by utilizing this NFT because it gives you passive seaweed. This is a high value NFT, by the way. That's the only way you're going to be able to set this up passively. Because if you don't have this NFT, you need to have a seaweed farm. Like I showed on my no NFC video. Like I said, this one in fishing related metas is huge. Saves a lot of space. Gets rid of seaweed farmers and seaweed farms. But no, without NFTs, this is not passive. It will be for my build, though. Okay, yeah, I'm building all that out. Let me just finish up the fish section to explain to you how that's gonna work. I'm gonna use 2 of these fishing platform NFTs. What's an NFT? An NFT, Martin, it's like a cheat. It's a collectible, Martin. A collectible item that gives you utility in the game. Can't remember how I had these rotated, but I'll figure it out. I think it was like that. I took a picture. I had to go back and look at it, but I think it's like that. Yeah, Benji, shrimp. But where is the chum crafted? So chum is crafted on the mixing tent. One of the this mixing tent right here is the one that's going to be making fish chum for me. So I'm going to get the shrimp from here. The seaweed is going to be passive. So like I said, I don't have to worry about seaweed. So this is going to be making fish chum. Just has to grab shrimp from the seafood warehouse, which is going to be rotated like this so it can like instantly grab it and quickly craft fish chum, deposit it right here. The fisherman, which I haven't built yet, is going to collect the fish chum, take it here, and then collect the salmon and take it here. It's a very, very short distance. I actually realized that this is in the wrong spot. It's actually supposed to go here. There. So, fisherman. Got it, thanks. No problem. Yeah, this is like the Charizard of NFTs. Well, maybe not. This is the Charizard of Common Ground World NFTs. This thing's freaking insane. The Green Dragon Express. Okay, so I'm building the fisherman house. This is the one fisherman that's going to be in charge of picking up fish chum, taking it here, then picking up salmon, taking it here. It's got a very easy job. It lives right next to where it's supposed to work. Same thing with this mixing tent. Same thing with these, actually. Good luck. Oh, I'm at work. All right, Benji, thank you. Martin, why is 180 cents and another few million? You mean the NFTs? Is that what you meant? Yeah, Green Dragon is one of the top tier NFTs. I keep telling people this. People are sleeping on this NFT because not only does it have like awesome utility in this game, this thing is going to have utility in Mirandis. So this thing has more utility than you think it does. Yeah. I know some of you aren't familiar with Mirandis, but if you have the Green Dragon Express, it's basically going to act, or if you have all 10 dragon vouchers, right? You're going to be able to have a dragon pet follow you around in Mirandis, and it's going to have some utility. I don't think it's going to be overpowered, but like it'll be able to shoot fireball supposedly at monsters. If you're attacking the monster, I suppose. Hopefully it doesn't like aggro stuff for you. But yeah, it'll have utility in that game, and you'll be badass having a dragon follow you around. Martin, yeah, the cow ornament is about 80 cents, while another type of NFT is a few million. I don't know about a few million, Martin, but yeah, like I mean that cow ornament, everybody got that, even people who don't really play the game. So that's why that's 80 cents, and it's the utility for it kind of sucks, but better than nothing. The cow ornament, I think it's like what, 1% less wages by itself. It's not very much. Okay, yeah. Did I start making white rice? I need to move the charge. I need to move this over there. I don't want to do that yet because I want to keep making lumber, which apparently I'm full lumber. Let me make a little bit less of it. I'm gonna need a lot of lumber for the bakeries, so I don't want to get rid of that setup yet. Oh, also the cafes, of course. Are they gonna build this, or did they forget? I feel like they forgot about that tractor. Let me reload this. Wait, 2,800 gold. Okay, yeah, let me reload this because sometimes it gets bugged and they just completely forget to build one of the buildings. Yeah. Bug. There we go. They realized it wasn't done. There's another ATV that's gonna go right here. And then there is one more that I'm going to place right here next to the chicken coops. Hopefully that works the way I think it'll work. Because when I was testing it, I originally had this ATV farther away. Oh, and the solar panel is supposed to go here. Because it gives passive energy to these. I still have to move the diamond charge station on this spot right here. That's going to give the rest of the passive energy for this, as well as the mixing tents making white rice. Gonna move hatchet paint. Pretty much built everything so far. Let's do the cafes next. Those are pretty expensive. Oh, I messed up a little here. That's do I need this locker? I'm actually not sure if I need that locker there. Let me see. No, I don't think I need this logger. That's why I built this one. Yeah. Okay. Got a little confused there. I want to build 6 cafes. I had 5 in my original test, but since I'm doing a tweak, I'm implementing the third circus to this one. I want to have 6 of them just in case. So all the cafes are going to be built here. Coffee shops, whatever they're called. I did pick up 2 of the spring gardens so I can have all the passive lettuce heads that I need in order to make the salmon panini. So having those 2 spring gardens there gives me all passive lettuce heads here. There's one more tractor here that I didn't build that I am probably going to need. So I'll build that one. I'll wait for that to finish. I'm still going to need a lot more money for the bakeries, but I think the bakeries is the last expensive thing I need to build. Gonna put down storehouse here. I'm gonna turn these on already. Making cheese. I'm not making milk or rice vinegar yet, but yeah, it's fine. My other silo, the one that does need a road, is gonna go here. This is going to be the one that's going to take in most of the brine, and most of the salt is going to be made with these. Hello, hello. Yes, bro, we're starting now. We're starting like almost an hour ago. Martin, just asking ordered a rainstorm, it's delivered here. Oh. I mean, it was raining here yesterday, but today, it's cloudy. It probably will rain. Dope Rich says, I just wanted to say your playbook is the juice. Thanks for this one. You are welcome. Thank you. Glad you appreciate it. Tabuka says, I was in balcony only a couple minutes, and in the meantime, you ran out of cash. I ran out of cash, or you ran out of cash? I mean, I used a lot of it, and I am going to need more. The bakeries will be expensive. Me out of cash, says Martin. Nah, I won't run out. I won't run out. That never happens. Let me double check how many bakeries I'm actually gonna make. 19. That sounds like a lot. 19 of these. 6 mil. Okay, I can do that. I'm like halfway there. 6 mil cash on bakeries. Probably like an extra 1 mil to pay for wages. Circus. Go ahead and use all 3. Oh, let me make more lumber. Wait, I turned 2 of them off. I'm going to need more lumber. 19 bakeries is 100. Wait, 190 lumber. Damn. Yeah, I will need all that lumber. And I'm still okay. These are almost done. These are going to be making rice vinegar. So they have the passive water from the water tower. They're going to pick up white rice from the storehouse. As for the sugarcane, I'm going to use a sugarcane stand to give them passive sugarcane so they don't have to worry about that. I'm also going to need to make sugar for the butter. That's going to be made over here. So I'm gonna have, the idea is to have 3 of them. 3 sugarcane stands. The ones that will be making sugar, which I'm not gonna turn on yet, will be this one. And these 2 on a green craft timer. And then these 3 will be on a red craft timer to make that little bit of extra sugar that I need if I'm to potentially get 200 salmon panini per hour. I'm not exactly sure if I'll be able to do that, but that's why I have all those windmills. I want all of these to be rotated facing down. This one can be rotated facing the silo. I don't even know if I need this one. I just built it just in case. I could make more windmills that I just don't know if I'm actually going to use them. Okay. I have almost everything I need for this. There's one more thing. Aquaculturist apartment. This is basically 5 aquaculturists at the same time. Although I really only need 2. So 2 of them are going to go over here, pick up shrimp from the shrimp farms. As you can see, that's passive because of the seaweed stand. They deposit it here. The fishermen Sorry. This mixing tent is going to be making fish chum. It like instantly picks up the two because it's right next to it. It kind of just reaches outside its little tent and just grabs the shrimp like that. And it does the same thing when it deposits the fish chum. See how fast it is. You don't even see it get out of its tent. It kind of just reaches out and grabs it from here. So that's really fast fish chum production. So yeah, the fisherman then goes, picks up the fish chum, takes it here. Starts crafting salmon. When it's done, picks it up, deposits it. See, very close. This one still needs two more passive energy. Actually, they both still need energy. I don't really want to move this yet. Let's just turn off this for now, just because I don't want to lose out on energy. I still need energy for all the bakeries. But the whole salmon crafting process is done. Like, I could start making it. Yeah, it's going to go pick up energy. It's just, where even is the energy? Over here? Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to do that right now. I'll make fish chum because that's not really hurting anything. If anything, I could probably sell it for a little bit of cash. How much does it give? That's not bad. Okay. I have almost all the cash that I need. So I'll make a couple bakeries. These are far, but I need more of them making baguettes. That's why I'm gonna have them over here. Oopsie can go here. Oh, the turkey statue. I'm going to use the turkey statue. That's going to double the workers on all my ATVs. I can make some of these bakeries as well. At least these three, right? Yeah. I'll wait on this one. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of the Gold Rush setup until probably until I build all these out. Yeah. When I have two bakery NFTs, two of these I guess I don't have to build out. Although I could also just use them as a backup in case I need to add two more bakeries all the way over here. I might just do that, just reserve them for backup. Because it's kind of hard to like tweak this and add two more bakeries after you're completely done with it. It's the bakeries just require so many materials to build. So I don't need no more oak wood. Okay. All of these are done. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn them on. Make salmon panini. I'm not making the baguettes yet, or the cheese, or the tomatoes. All right. For tomatoes, I am going to be using the rare tomato storage. That way the tractors can take it all the way over here next to the cafes. Save them the walking distance. And the tomato farms will be right here. Because this is going to have shade casted on it by a bakery that's going to go on this spot. This will get built later once I place down the other water tower, which is going to be right here. Need a pantry to store the salmon panini in, so that's going to get stored right here. Not really sure what I'm gonna do with those. Just put down 2 crane bots there. Cedar says, oh no, Dope Rich says, I'm using your advanced setup for roads, but I feel like my walking speed with this setup is a bit too slow. My advanced setup for roads, you mean like this? What I'm doing here? But for your build? Yeah, the walking speed would be really slow. You think it's worth getting movement speed per building? What exactly do you mean by that? Do you think it's worth getting movement speed per build? So just to be clear, Dope Rich, you're trying to do a setup like this, right? Where you have like spotted roads, as I call them, like they're not very connected. Is that what you're trying to do? It works great for, you know, places where you really don't need those roads, like for your loggers or your tractors. But for other stuff, it can be kind of complicated because they need to walk around a lot. There's a lot of walking around in the middle and the bottom of this section here with NFTs. So the NFTs definitely help. Especially like movement speed bonus stuff like the tavern. I'm still a little bit confused on what you mean about movement speed per building. Yeah, because if you do your roads like this, it's a little more complex. That's why I don't like doing the build showcase, the no NFT build showcases with that kind of setup. I want to keep them simple. Tatooine says, for me, speed is just a priority for high-speed crafts. If it's red windmills, not so much. Watcher says, probably have to compare on a visualizer to see, but it should be better to have more buildings and less roads. I'm not building anything, am I? I'm kind of just waiting for cash. Let me see if I have enough cash again. So I made 8 of them. Still need to make 11. I think I'm good. Or at least I can get rid of some of these. Yeah. Let's make 4 more bakeries. slowly start getting rid of the gold rush. Dope Rich, aren't there NFTs that give movement speed on workers and speed boost on building time? Those would be Miranda skins, open corrupted packs up to a maximum of 10 open corrupted packs. The medieval tavern gives a speed bonus. There's certain building specific ones, like the epic arcane earrings make the workers on the forges faster, but that's probably not going to help you out with the end setup. But yeah, there's some NFTs that increase the speed and stuff, and those help out a lot. Probably more so whenever you're using like these roads, but I mean, if you're gonna do a setup like this, I feel like it works better with those NFTs. But like, if I were to use straight roads, I mean, my workers would be zooming on that road really quickly. I probably could have set up a straight road right here. I would have needed to move these mixing tents farther away though, so I probably would need more of those mixing tents making cheese. But it would probably have helped out my flour, sugar, salt production rates with these windmills. But this is just the way I'm planning to make it. So I'm not going to mess with the road structure anymore. Where's my lumber? 77. Let me get that to 100 and... Well, I don't need to get it to 100. I can just keep building them. Pretty sure I already have enough lumber. Yeah, I think I'm good, actually. I really don't think I need more lumber. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Let me get rid of the gold rush. That big water tower will go here. Just hope I don't run out of cash. I have enough to pay wages for an hour, so I think I'm fine. Okay, that one will be a storehouse. I'm gonna have a lot of items flowing through this one because, you know, everything I have to make here. Butter, dough, baguettes, salt, sugar, flour, cheese, milk. I think the eggs go to this one, actually. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of items here. And that's why I have my big storehouse here, and I have it doubled from the Supreme storehouse. And I'm also going to use that bulky storehouse NFT. I gotta apply all the ones that are relevant for the competition here. Like hasty tractor, hasty windmill, bulky storehouse, legendary glistening mixer, legendary crafty shrimp farm, ancient gilded barns, also the hasty barista, so the baristas move faster, legendary gourmet for the sauce facilities, ancient grain blaster for feed mills, gifted baker, of course that's going to help out a bunch. the fisheries. Interesting. The fishery NFT is one that I don't think I applied whenever I tested this out, but I'm pretty sure it's not gonna make a difference. Gusty wind. Yeah, I think that's it. It's like a little bit, a couple seconds lower. Yeah, I don't think it actually matters. I end up using all the fish chum once I turn these on. And let me just sell that. I don't need that much. Alright, so this is all getting built. Don't need that. Dope Rich, sorry for being annoying. No, you're fine. You can ask questions. So would you recommend NFTs with overall value like Water Tower, for example, or should I start getting some stuff for movement speed? NFTs for movement speed are fine because assuming they apply for all the competitions, so are Water Towers. I mean, you can't go wrong with Water Towers. But yeah, I mean, the Medieval Tavern is kind of expensive, but this NFT is going to help you out in every single situation, especially whenever you have the breweries involved, because it also reduces the craft time on those. I totally forget about that utility because I don't think that's the main reason people bought it for. But yeah, like this one, I would always recommend Miranda skins first because those give you movement speed bonus and craft time reduction. That's like the main go-to for new players. Eventually, everyone's just going to get Miranda skins, and there's not going to be enough for people to get. There's a lot of them right now, but eventually, they'll probably, you know, be more valuable because so many people got them, if you know what I mean. But yeah, Miranda skins for sure if you don't have them already. I know that's typically the first NFT that people get. It's 10 different NFTs, by the way. You would want one NFT skin from each of the 10 packs. If you have duplicates of the same pack, it doesn't give you any extra utility. How much is the tavern? Says Washer. What did they sold it for $300, I believe, Washer, and I think people are selling it for between 400 and 500 on the secondary market. Yeah, you already got 10 of them. That makes sense. So the tavern, but like I said, expensive. Open corrupted packs doesn't give you movement speed. That one gives you craft time reduction, which is also huge, probably a bigger benefit than movement speed. But those, you don't need to buy all 10, but if you were to buy all 10, that would be a lot, because it's been a while since I checked what they're selling for on the secondary markets, but last I checked it was a little over $100 for each one. And you would want 10 of them for the full utility. And I'm talking about these right here. Corrupted Luxury Open Packs. I have 10 of them. I applied them all. It gives me a 10% craft time reduction to everything. So each one being at least $100. 10 of them, you're looking at $1 grand just for 10 of them. Really expensive, I know. What are other ones that you can't go wrong with? For movement speed in particular, I think that's the main ones. Town Hall, which I assume most people have, for the tree craft time. But yeah, NFTs like Water Towers, they'll help you in almost every situation. So these help out a lot. Preferably like the rare one or higher. I mean, I guess the uncommon one's okay at 3 passive water, but I would say preferably rare or better. That's what I would try to aim for. Wheat stand is used in a lot of competitions, but not all of them. But I think anybody who has a wheat stand could tell you that it's worthwhile to have it. Same thing goes for NFTs that give you passive crude oil. I know sometimes we get an oil seep, but even if you have an NFT that gives you passive crude oil, you're gonna be able to get by with different setups for your gasoline instead of having to rely on the oil seep that we are given for some of the competitions. It gives you more freedom. And a little bit of extra starting cash since you can just sell that oil seed if you're not going to use it. I don't need this warehouse. I don't need any warehouses. That's going to be a bakery. Where's the energy? Where do... Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I need more energy. That's what they're waiting for. Once you have... If you get to this point, right? Because it's a lot. But once you have Miranda skins, water towers, a wheat stand, passive crude oil, preferably one that gives you at least 2 passive crude oil, like the wing or the porch, then you can look for more meta-specific stuff or high-budget things like the Open Corrupted packs, like I mentioned, or Green Dragon Express, which lets you get by without gasoline production. There is one big caveat with the Green Dragon Express. If you get a Green Dragon Express, you're gonna run into another problem, and it's gonna cost you more money to potentially fix it. You're going to need storage NFTs if you decide to get this. You absolutely will. Because if you get the Green Dragon Express, you're gonna be like, damn, I do not have enough storage for everything. Because you have to sell stuff in batches of 25. You're either gonna waste all of that space you could have saved from not needing the gas setup on all those extra storages, or you're gonna get bigger storages. That is the problem with this NFT. As amazing as it is, it does provide you with another problem. Dope Rich, I got Haunted Front Porch. That's an amazing one to have for passive crude oil, yes. Albert's lettuce appears, so it means burgers possible. Well, Albert, they don't want to harm animals, so I don't think we're going to be seeing any beef unless it's plant-based, and I don't know about that, but they're okay with harming fish, so that's why we got salmon paninis, or salmon sandwiches. You could probably call them salmon burgers, right? I mean, right? Pretty much a burger. Yeah, you can pretend these are burgers. You could also consider NFTs to help you with your cash rush. Let me name my town real quick. Depending on what your cash rush is, right? Like some people like doing gold, like I do. So you saw me with all those green forges and pot of gold NFTs. Gold can be scaled up like crazy now. It's like jam. Jam can be scaled up like crazy. I think Jam Rush is more expensive than gold. So yeah, to tweets the McFish. Milk Rush isn't bad. If you have the Nourish Barns, you can make it work. It's kind of hard to compete with Gold Rush right now, though. There's so much going for it. But there's other stuff you can sell for cash. Even something as simple as Flower Rush probably won't beat gold, but I mean, if you have a legendary wheat stand, you can set up a lot of windmills making flour. Especially now with the light circuits, I mean, like you can get 8 green timer windmills really easily. Probably would need a lot of gas to sell all that flour or the dragon, but it's an idea. Okay, so I think all the bakeries are built. Hopefully I'm not missing anything else that's important. So I'm going to get rid of all of these and finish up my setup for salt and milk. Don't think I need more energy. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Keep that. Do I need the lumber? I don't think I do. Get rid of this. I'll get rid of these two at the very, very end, once I know for sure I don't need them. What is that? Oh, holding. Don't need that. Alright, let's start with milk. Barns. I'm gonna be using a lot of barns on this. Fancy barn. They're gonna need feed, but well, they're gonna need water too. But I am using Nourish Barns. So Nourish Barns gives 3 passive water and 3 passive feed to all of the milk barns right next to it. Only milk barns. Doesn't work on anything else like chickens or sheep, just milk barns. So if you have 5 Nourish Barns for some reason, for some crazy reason, you can have this setup right here. It's gonna give all the feed that these fancy barns need to craft milk. They're just gonna need wood, right? The wood is not passive. That's what you got all the loggers for. And all of these Nourish Barns will have milk. So this was, you know, my initial idea for milk. It makes a lot of it. But if I want to hit 200 salmon panini per hour, I'm actually gonna need more milk. So I can't remember if I mentioned this, but before the Nourish Barns like sold out, I bought 3 more, which I am planning to sell. Like that was the whole purpose. Yeah, call me a flipper if you want, but I bought 3 more before they sold out for to sell them later on. This probably would have been a great time to sell them, but I decided that I'm going to use 2 more for this meta. I'm using 7. I know it's crazy. So that these 2 could have all the passive feed that they need, so I can make even more milk. I'll have an 8th one that I'm not even using. I probably should have just sold it. I was thinking about it, but I'm like, it was too late at that point. I'll hold on to it for now. You know, maybe I'll give that one away too. I haven't even decided yet. Maybe I will give one of those away. I'm sure people would like that. But we'll see. I'm still undecided on that. So that is the milk setup. Now I'm going to place down all the salt fields, and then I'm going to start turning stuff on to make salmon panini. I'm missing another important thing here, which I'll add in a moment, and that is the Haunted Zone 3. Because that one gives me passive salty. So that's gonna go after this. All of these spots have the 3 passive water that they need. The reason the town hall is in that specific spot is that it provides 1 passive water to the tiles next to it, which was necessary for these 2. I'll get rid of these at the very end once I know for sure I don't need anything else there. So Haunted, Mazes, Zone 3 gives the passive salty. You're making us dreamers. Yeah, so all of these have passive salty. These don't. At least not yet. If I place down all the Haunted Maze zones, it doubles the effect of all of them, including this one. Which is what I'm going to do just so I can have these be at full passive salty. So I don't need the Christmas tree anymore. So these other ones, I'm just going to place down in odd spots that I don't have any roads connected to them. Like that. Originally I was gonna... I don't need this tree, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Assuming I don't need that tree, that's where I was going to have it. And these should have full passive salty now. Yeah, they do. Okay, cool. They do. Let me... Okay, before I clear those out, let me turn all the windmills on. Oh, also, let me turn this on. Mixing tents, making white rice. Oh, one important thing. Diamond charge station for passive energy. Come on. for the passive energy for the salmon. So I'll start making salmon now. Making white rice. Gonna let me make rice vinegar in a bit. That's gonna let me make cheese. Okay. Back to these. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need more windmills making salt. So I will probably build them just in case. Yeah, let me build them just in case I do need more. I'm not even exactly sure. Just all these empty spots, they can be windmills. Just in case. But the ones that I absolutely do need to be turned on, I will turn them on now. So these will also be making salts. This one will be making salts because sometimes there's brine that goes over here. I'll also build another windmill here because I don't know what I'm going to do with that spot. Okay, the one's making sugar. I mentioned this earlier, but it's going to be... Shoot, this one's making sugar. Yeah, these two. And this one. And then these on a red craft timer. All these other ones should be making flour. I'm not exactly sure how much flour it's going to make. Like I said, I didn't test this out properly with the third circus. I mean, if I make too much flour, it's cool. I can figure out how to increase the salt production rates. Because I'm going to need to make more salt. I know that for sure. I just need to figure out how much of the flour I can make first. These are on a red craft timer. I'm going to turn them on anyways. These will also be turned on. Oh yeah, wheat stand. I haven't placed it down. Obviously, the wheat is going to be passive from the wheat stand. So it's going to reach all of these. Yep. All of these windmills. Okay, not those. All of these windmills will have the 2 passive wheat that they need to make flour. And these have the 2 passive wheat that they need to make feed. You're making that, yeah. Dope Rage said, I think I got some basic NFTs, so I'll look into some stuff. Also, what fits the budget. Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna add a NFT called the Super Chicken. It makes the chickens move faster. I didn't test the build with this one, so I'm not sure if it even matters. Maybe it'll get me a few more eggs. We'll see how that works. Got too much fish chum. I need to start putting stuff on auto, so I know. I'll leave these turned off for now. I need to turn on the bakeries. That's something I might have to mess around with, because maybe I need like 1 more making butter or 1 more making dough. I'm not exactly sure. Or the ones making baguette, maybe they have to be closer. Just depends. So all of these will be making baguette. They are far away, that's why I have a lot of them. Oh, let me add some stuff here. I think I have... Hold on. Everything should be turned on. Yeah, I just need to make the baguettes, which I just turned that on. Now I have 2 crane bots here. Did I use up all the wood? No, I still have it. I could probably make 1 more windmill and then just keep a crane bot here. Just to keep 1. Everything else should be built. Okay, let me start putting stuff on auto sell. Damn, that's a lot of milk. Yeah. Crops at 35. Items at 27. That's the numbers I like. I'll do salmon at 35 because that doesn't really get in the way of anything. There's other stuff that's not here, like butter, dough. I'll add those later. Okay. So, perfect. Alright, not everything, but I added most of the stuff. That was really quick. It's gotta sell a lot of milk. Hopefully I have everything there. JMR Leroy, hey Dubs Abroad. Question sent you a DM, no rush at all. I'll check it in a moment, thank you. Omits TV, Salmon Manu, todo bien, todo burn. It's another language. Let me see if I can translate it. And hello to you, Omits TV. Save my bro, all good? Yeah, doing good, thank you, by the way. I don't think I need to build anything else, so I'm just gonna get rid of the lumber. I need these salt fields. I think I need more than this, actually. Okay, before I get rid of that, I am gonna make one more win. Just in case. Figure out if I need it later. I mean, I don't have all these turned on, right? Yeah. But these aren't... They're just not even turned on. Should I turn them on? Portuguese. Yes, yeah. That's what the translation said. Oh, hey bro, how are you? Okay. The Google translation's not even perfect. Let's just do flour on these for now. That can be salt because it's closer to this silo, which will sometimes grab salt. Now I'm making salmon. I'm waiting for that to build. So what I'm gonna do is, I do want to test this, but I want to take a break. So once I build this, I'm gonna reset the production monitor again. I do want to add Simon Panini on auto trade, of course. I'm gonna take a break after that, and I am gonna come back because I'm not done. Like I do want to see if this is working and if there's any tweaks that I need to make to this, because like I said, did not exactly test this out with the third circus. Cedar says, when do you get used to seeing yourself on YouTube? Do you ever go back and watch your own videos? I do. And whenever I go back and watch my videos from like a year ago, I'm like, damn, I feel like I've really improved with the production of the videos, at least. And I still feel like I could improve more. I feel like my videos are better now, but they could be better. They could be even better. But you know, it's the process. When did I get used to seeing myself on YouTube? I think right away. I mean, didn't feel too strange, at least to me, right? Yeah, I turned that one on. Get rid of these. So I know I need more salt field. I think I do. No, maybe. But I did that. These two. I might need more salt fields. That's just something I'll have to figure out later. And I can easily add more salt fields here because I don't think I actually need this many trees. The craft time is 5 seconds? 6 seconds? What is it? 5 seconds, yeah. That's right. Get... So I'm making salmon panini. What's it showing? 200. Damn. Well, I need to reset the production monitor because I haven't reset it yet. But that's a good sign to start with. I'm checking the all the other items. See how much of a backlog I have. I think it's fine if I reset it now. Yeah, I'll just leave that bot there. Cedar says, well, respect to you on that. I'm struggling with some weird feelings about myself, but seeing you do this gives me motivation. Thanks, though. Of course, yes. I would say give it a try. I mean, you know, I would say I'm a quiet person. So I originally didn't really see myself doing videos, but I did want to make videos. I did want to. I feel like if you want to make videos, you should give it a shot. At first, it's not going to be perfect, but just keep trying. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. That's what I realized at first. Just doesn't have to be. Because yeah, I go back and watch my older videos. I paused a lot. Like lately, I like to edit my videos where I just take off all the pauses and all the dead space. So it's easier to watch and it saves people time. But I didn't used to do that in the past. And I kind of have a rhythm for how I do at least the build showcases now. And I'll still take notes about like what I'm going to talk about. Usually like I'll forget to mention something. Like whenever I did the build showcase for this salmon panini, I forgot to talk about the seafood warehouse. So I ended up recording a clip after I was almost done editing the video, and I inserted that at some point in the video. So that's like I didn't record my face at the moment. I just, you know, recorded a clip and inserted it because I forgot about it. Sometimes that happens. Do one more quick check on this. They fixed the ATV bug, so I shouldn't have any issue with the feed. Baguettes at... Did I add it? Or no? I did. Okay. I think I have everything on here. But I'll come back and check it a little later. I'm gonna sell my first batch of salmon panini, then I'm gonna take a break. I'm not gonna end the stream because I do want to come back and like actually make sure this works, like I said. So once I come back, I'll probably stream for another half hour or so. We all appreciate the showcases. It's honestly making so many people Gala that would not otherwise. Yeah, thank you. Glad you appreciate it. You know, I like playing this game and I like helping people out, so that's great to see that it actually is helping people. Okay, so I sold my first batch. We'll see where I am on the leaderboard. It's showing 160 per hour, but it's only been 3 minutes. That's not accurate. I have enough rice vinegar. Well, let me look at the cheese, right? That's the important one. Okay, cheese is at 180. That should be at 200. I guess it's a little behind though. Butter's at 400. That's a good sign. That's enough for 200 dough, which it is a good sign because that's what it's making. That should be enough for 200 baguettes, which it's not quite there. That's probably because these have to walk a lot, and I have 2 bakery NFTs that I'm ready to just put in here if I need to. I'm not going to do it yet because I don't know if I need to do that just yet. But if I need to do it, easy addition. So I got the cheese, got the dough. Baguette's not quite there. Eggs is not quite there. 180. That's an easy fix. I can just add another chicken coop. Oh, I'll have to get a little bit more wood. But I'll come back and add more eggs if I need to. If I'm not making 200, I will probably need to add another chicken coop actually. So that's more than likely that is what's gonna happen. Salmon should be 200-ish. Actually, I don't think I'm making enough salt for 200 baguettes. I think that's wrong. That'll self-adjust. It's probably because I had a lot of brine on here. Yeah, I think I do need more salt. I'll have to come back and check that exactly. Might be lacking a little bit on the sugar. I'm not exactly sure. Tomatoes, that's weird. Why is tomatoes so low? Is it because I need another tractor? No. No, I just think it's not accurate. Okay, tomatoes should be fine. If I absolutely need to, I could just add another tomato farm somewhere, I think. Right here even. It's a weird spot, but it works. Wood is slightly overproducing still, so that's cool. All right, looking good so far. Let's check the leaderboard after one sale. Top 25, all right. I hope that I'm able to make top 25 by the time the competition ends. We shall see. I mean, I think I would be able to, considering all the NFTs I'm using here, and this setup should work good. Salmon Panini rates looking good too. Cedar, so much appreciation, seriously, since I found you, because you, I think I made a little over 1,500 Gala. That's like $120 Canadian. That's great. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's awesome that you can at least earn something from this game. I mean, sure, you could put money into it as well, but it's optional. Morris, what do you think is a top 50 rate? Probably like 130, 140-ish per hour, around there, Morris. 130, 140-ish, something like that. That would be my guess. 120, 130, 140, around that area. Just for top 50. Maybe it's a lot, but I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe it's too high. Well, we'll see. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break, guys. I will leave this running, come back maybe 20-30 minutes, we'll see, and then I'll stream for like another 30 to 60 minutes just to make sure this works. I feel like there's gonna be a few tweaks that I do need to make here, but I need to let this run in order to see exactly what's missing. So for everybody that's been watching so far, thank you so much. Maybe I'll see you in 30 minutes. If not, as always, I appreciate you being here. But yeah, I'll be back. I shall be back. Chair is moving. Let's see what's going on here. I am back to fix whatever mess is going on with my build. See, people are making progress on their builds. All right. It's good to see. Right, I forgot I can adjust the volume this way. Dope Rich working on construction site, so yeah, I'm like 10 hours gone a day. Oh wow. Salmon Panini 167 per hour. Not as high as I would have wanted it to be, but it's close to the 170. So let's look at everything else. But gets at 180. That's really good actually. Yeah. Salad says not enough tomatoes. Sold Brian at least once. So I can have more windmills making salt. Okay, that's good. Welcome back. Thank you, Cedar. Tomatoes 141. So that is kind of strange. Hold on, I messed with my volume a bit. Not too loud, is it? Yeah, it shouldn't be. Yeah, it's not enough tomatoes, 140 per hour, which means either I need another tractor because I added more salt fields, or I need another tomato farm. More than likely, I probably do need another tractor, which is going to be kind of annoying to build because I need to get 5 more lumber. Yes, exactly, Salad. It is that. More salt fields keep the tractor's busy. That's what it is. It is louder. Maybe I clicked something that adjusted. I'm not exactly sure actually. Let's okay. It's about the same. All right. Yeah, so tomatoes are an issue because I added more salt fields. Let me look at brine. Brine is 3,000. Divide that by 4. It gives me about 790. 780. I'm just doing the math in my head. 780 salt. I could potentially make 780 salt. I'm not doing that, but that's easy. I could just have another 1 or 2 windmills do that. 780 salt. I do want 800 salt, by the way, so I can make 400 butter. So I would probably even want 1 more salt field. So yeah, I would need another tractor because they're busy, you know, dealing with all this. So first things first, I'm gonna need 5 lumber here. This is going to impact things a little bit, but need to set up lumber here. Make lumber. I have passive energy, passive water drum. Take this off temporarily so I can put down lumber storage and wood storage. I'll worry about the energy after I do the wood. Cranebot's right there. Let me just temporarily put Cranebot over here. Do Cranebot. So where do I want the tractor? I would have loved to have the tractor over here. I suppose I could if I really wanted to. I'm not really using this spot though, am I? I could just have it there. It's not gonna be symmetrical though. I like things being symmetrical. Let me look at my flour before I do that. Okay, flour is way too high. Flour should only be 1,200. Clearly, I don't need that much. The dough, right? Dough's at 180. That's because of butter. let's make the tractor here and hope that I don't need the bakery, an extra bakery over here. I don't know if I do or not, but let's just do that. Okay, tractor's gonna go there. Too much flour, which is simple fix. Are they... I guess it's not really an issue there. This one can make salt. Yeah, this is just definitely... It's just too much flour. I know it is. This one can also make salt. There, we got 2 more making salt. That should let me push to 800 salt per hour. I'm gonna need another salt field over here somewhere once I'm done with whatever I'm doing here. Yeah, I don't need any more lumber. That's it, right? Just one tractor should do the trick, hopefully. Dope rich. I looked at the calculator from the visualizer. It says 200 tomato per hour and 800 salt per hour. Yeah, that's right. If I wanted to make 200 salmon panini. Yeah. Salt will help with the butter. Tomatoes, obviously necessary. I might need 3 tomato farms, even if I add the extra tractor there. So we'll see. White rice at 188. It should be at 200. I think that's also an issue with not having enough tractors. Sugar is close to 400. I'll take that. It's enough sugar. Even if I don't get the exactly 400, I will work with that. Salmon's working as intended. Milk should be higher, I'm pretty sure. It shouldn't be at 1060. Should be close to 1200. So I don't know if the milk is correct. Let me take this off temporarily so I can have more wood going to the woodshed. I'm thinking, like, what if I add even another tractor? But I don't know for sure if I'll need that. Yet another tractor in addition to this one. Don't know yet. We need 5 energy. Cedar, oof, make mistake. I built my power plant 1 spot over. Damn. I will use it to make batteries to build the one before I delete. Yeah, do that. Could be worse. You could have built a nuclear power in the wrong spot. I know people have done that before. Okay, I'm getting wood. All right. Almost done. I might not need this. So I made these 2. Make salt. Where's my flour at? Okay. Let's add the wheat stand back. Look, if I can't get 200 per hour, it's fine. Even 190 per hour would be an improvement over the 170 that I could make without the 3rd circus, because that's basically what I'm making right now. Alright guys, is the stream still going on? Let me know. Let me open up a new window and check. No, because my town just froze again, right? Or maybe that was because it got disconnected earlier. Let me check. So 5. Yeah, it does. Oh, it's still running? Yeah, but you guys see how my town froze? He froze for me. I got disconnected that time. That time I actually got disconnected. That's why my town froze. Black screen twice, but still on. Okay, I'm gonna refresh it. Yeah, because my town froze and I'm like, what's going on here? Yeah, I got disconnected. Refresh. Okay, I hope it doesn't like start disconnecting all the time. It only disconnected one time. Can you guys even see the whole screen? Whoa, I just realized that. It's like it cuts off a big part. Did not. Let me see. Go back here. How much is it cutting off? Well, okay, the production monitor reset on me. That's fine. There's like a chunk of the screen that wasn't even showing up. Huh. There we go. All right, top 25, nice, right next to Homeboy. Yeah, the screen looks fine now. I should have double checked that. You could still see what most of what was going on anyways. Cedar, my wrongly placed power plant caused a blackout. Exactly, that must have been it, huh? Crabs, Crypto, what's up, Crabs? I was about to start my first comp in a while, but now I see there are problems. It said Gala Cha. There's the blue loading screen. Yeah. Yeah. In the blue loading screen. Cedar still doing crabs, so at least it's worth the experience. I think he was talking about my screen because it was cut off. It's good now. Dope Rich, but Holy Gold Rush is just so strong at the build of Rapier. Yeah, it is. Alright, trackers, are you gonna go for the tomatoes now? Because, I don't really see much going on there. But yeah. So, just to recap changes, added another tractor. 2 windmills making flour are now making salt. That was actually the only changes I made, now that I think about it. So, potential changes. I can add another tomato farm. If I do, it would replace this windmill. I can add another chicken coop just to get the extra 10 eggs per hour that I need. I can add another bakery if I need more baguettes. I can add another salt field if I need more salt. There's a chance that I still need to add another tractor. Those are all the possible tweaks that I can make to this. Also, I might not even need to make another chicken coop. I'm going to rotate this and see how that impacts the egg production. Because I should still be making enough feed for this. Wonder if I need another logger. It's quite possible that I am not getting enough milk. Yeah, I just thought about this. I might not be getting enough milk because I'm making too much flour over here. That is a possibility. Let me turn these 4 off because I might not even need those 4. I don't know yet. So turn those 4 off. Probably, let's see, flour. Yeah, it's still too much flour. Just reset the production monitor again once more. I really don't think I even need these 4. Which means I can move this over and have a tree farm there. Yeah, because I'm not getting enough wood for milk. I realize that now. Well, let's give this 15 minutes. Might not be enough time, but hopefully it gives me an idea on how it's working now with just that small tweak. Brine is close to 3,200. If I auto sell brine, it means that I need another windmill making salts. Salt's close to 800. Okay, milk is getting closer to 1,200. Like I said, the lack of wood on these two might be impacting it. Tomatoes at 170. White rice is close to 200. $1,200. All right. Let me assume that I do need a little bit more salt. I'm going to turn this windmill on. Most of the brine that's like available is in this silo. So this one should help with that. Sea Money, what's up? How's it going, Dub? It's going well. Yeah, I'm still live. I mean, I'm pretty much done, but whenever I made my build, like I tested it, I only used 2 circus NFTs because the third one I am giving away. Like I already announced the winner. I just need them to contact me. They haven't contacted me, so I'm like, I decided to go ahead and use the third one for this competition. I didn't properly test out how I would do it with the third one. All I know is that it should be able to improve my production rate. So as long as I manage to make a steady above 177 Panini per hour, then I will be better off. So there's a couple of tweaks that I have to make in order to make that happen. So that's what I'm trying to figure out now. And I'll probably still be streaming for like the next hour, I think, trying to figure out these changes. I have some ideas of what it could be. I might not do all the changes while I'm streaming. It just depends on if I can notice it. Because, see, I am getting 800 salt. That is what I want. So salt is good. For some reason, sugar's not doing what it's supposed to. But I do have a lot of spare sugar right now. You don't compete anymore, C-Money? Too busy? To tweet, I'm not touching my test build, too scary to try. Oh yeah, it is scary. I mean, it's risky making changes like this during the competition. Unless you absolutely know that the changes will outperform what your original test was. I don't think I need another salt field. By the looks of it, this will be enough. That extra tractor helped. I'm still looking at tomatoes. It's close to 200 per hour. It shouldn't be an issue, but I don't have any spare tomatoes here to prove that. They're waiting on... it's kind of hard to tell. I mean, they're all getting different things. Cheese, waiting on cheese. What's cheese at? Rice vinegar's at 195. Cheese is at 150, 160. Might be an issue with just the milk. So 380 butter, that's consuming 760 milk. 160 cheese, that's consuming 320 milk. That's 1080 milk. Yep. It's probably an issue with cheese, which comes from being an issue with milk. Wood is an issue. I swear sometimes I have a logger going to sleep. Maybe that doesn't happen anymore. But right now I'm thinking that I probably should build another logger because... Well, I swear I just saw the logger go to sleep, right? Okay, how about this? I don't need this one. Yeah, this logger keeps going to sleep. Okay, so that's the problem. Let's move Haunted Maze Zone 2, where this Crambot was. Because I need them all placed down. Okay. And then I could just add this tree farm back. I thought I didn't need it, but maybe I do. Oh, there's that. If I add another chicken coop, it might take away a tree farm. Unless I had the chicken coops in some really weird spot, like really far away. I'm gonna have to walk a long distance. That's my thoughts on Table of Appreciation. Doesn't seem like a very useful NFT other than for making cheese. So that's my thoughts. I can also share what O-Town said about it. He doesn't like that the worker moves too slow. compared to the mixing tent worker. I think that's what he said. I don't remember if the movement speeds are like that different, but he said something along those lines. Or the craft time or something. It was something. He compared it to the mixing tent, and it wasn't a good comparison. That NFT probably needs a buff, that table of appreciation. The reduced craft requirements is cool. But you gotta make sure that the worker moves quick. Maybe reduce craft times as well, who knows? Well, who knows? It's just not an overpowered NFT or anything. I'm not interested in it personally. And it was on sale during the Thanksgiving sale, I believe. Or Christmas sale, one of those. Still wasn't interested in it. Hey, I could add another nourish barn and just move this somewhere else. I really could do that. Because I have the 8th one that I'm not using. If it solves my issue with milk, I will do it. This is definitely enough for 1,200 milk. It's just, there's something going on with the wood requirement. But if I add another logger, I feel like they're just gonna go to sleep. My ATVs go to sleep sometimes. Because, just because I'm not making milk fast enough. Butter's close to 380. So Tuis, I think you should replace one rice for tree. If I replace one rice field, I will not make enough for 200 white rice. That is for sure. So I can't replace a rice field. Tomatoes is at 200 now, so that issue was resolved. That means I have enough tractors. Brian's close enough to 3,200. I might actually still need another windmill making salt, but I can do that easily. You're doing too much rice vinegar? Oh, Tatouise, the reason I'm doing too much rice vinegar is because I'm not making enough cheese. The issue lies with milk. There's not enough milk for the cheese. There is enough milk for the butter, not for the cheese. Milk is lacking because I think wood is lacking. I think that's why. Still trying to figure that out. I am making enough flour at 1,200. I don't think I even need this one. I could probably turn that one off. Or like I said, this one can be... No, wait. Yeah, I could just turn that one off. That one could also be making salts. Or this one over here can make salts. Eggs is at 190. I guess rotating this didn't make a difference. I could add a chicken coop over here, just for a little bit more eggs. Waste more wood though, also. I could also move the hatchet tank somewhere over here so I can have more space for something. Maybe the chicken coop can go here. It'll make too many eggs though. My salmon panini rate dropped because of the milk. I made the build worse. No. Seems like wood's still overproducing. What if I add a wood storage? Okay, I'm gonna do the lazy solution, guys. This is the lazy solution. I'm gonna use my 8th nourish barn. I shouldn't have to do this, but I think it'll work. Gosh, I guess good thing I didn't sell those. Not yet. They're in high demand, I know. So I moved the zone here. But I still have all of these with full passive salty. I added the 8th barn. It's gonna make milk. I should be making 1200 milk now. I should be. I'm gonna have to reset this. Before I do though, I'm still looking at everything else. I don't need this windmill. I'm making 1240 flour. This is a red timer windmill. Pretty sure I can get by without it. Still make all the flour that I need to make. I'm not doing anything with these. I turn them off because that just gives me too much flour. The 200 egg thing, I will have to wait on that. If that's like the last thing that I need, I'll make that in the end. Yeah, white rice is good, tomatoes is good, sugar's close enough. Salt is close enough. I can't hit 200 with these numbers. I could probably hit 195. 190 if I don't do anything with the eggs. Okay, maybe 195 actually, even with the eggs. I might not have to do anything then. Butter's already 390. Those... Okay. I mean, I'm overproducing baguettes. That's funny. It's because it's waiting on cheese. Let's say that I add one more. Okay, yeah, let's just say this windmill is going to make salt. Yeah, actually, can I get one that's closer? Probably not. Yeah, I don't think so. This windmill is probably going to have to walk all the way over here just to collect the brine. It's going to take it 5 minutes just to make one salt, I think. It's going to take a long time. But that's okay, actually. So yeah, this one's going to make salt. Yeah, it's going to walk a long distance. Yeah, that's okay. I'm not going to use these 3. Yeah, that's all I can think of right now. Okay. 160 per hour just because of the cheese. Milk's going up a little. All right, reset production monitor again. We'll do another 15-minute test. After that, the only thing I might adjust is eggs, then another 15-minute test, and that'll be it. That would be the last tweak that I can think of. Leader, what is a natural energy center? Is it passive energy or just energy crafter? The energy center crafts energy. It crafts 1 energy every 10 seconds, I believe. It's not a skin. No, it's an actual NFT. I can take this windmill off. I'm not going to use it. See, I still see like loggers going to sleep. Oh, my bad. I have the plant. Okay, so the natural energy plant crafts energy every 10 seconds. The natural energy center crafts energy every minute, but it doesn't come with its own worker. The energy plant is the legendary one. This one comes with its own worker. It will take it to a warehouse or energy storage if you have that NFT. But the natural energy center, it's basically a wind turbine NFT. That is what that is. It's the cheaper version. I think it's the rarity one. Rarity. Oh. If you're wondering if it's a good NFT, it's decent. I don't think it's that useful, like, in the end. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be useful in the end, but it's okay, I guess. You probably could use it to manually make energy for the fishing, wild net fishing. Also, it's not really worth it, but not affected by shade. That's the only positive out of it. It's just not affected by shade. Typically, you wouldn't use manual energy production anyways, like in the end build. And the fact that you still need a worker for it doesn't really like save you a whole lot of trouble at the start. Because if you make a wind turbine at the start, it's probably going to be on a green craft timer because you have a lot of open space to work with. So it's not a very useful NFT. The one that I use, the legendary one, that one is very useful because you can quickly get all the energy that you need at the very start, assuming you have somewhere to store it in, right? Warehouse or energy storage. Too much butter. What's going on there? What, do I have like too much salt all of a sudden? That, like, no, it's the numbers just weird. I don't know why it's showing 420 butter. Dope Rich, do you think the rare arcane earrings is worth it? They are pretty cheap. Not really, because at least most of the top players will be using the epic arcane earrings because their utility is like 4 times better. 4 times. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is 4 times. I remember I recently added that info to the Townstar playbook on the rare earrings. I know like the newer NFTs, I don't have all the info on here for the brand new ones, but all the older ones are on the Townstar playbook. Let me look that up. Not cut off, is it? Actually, it's needs to be a little bigger. And it had to be. The rare arcane earrings increases the speed of forge workers by 10% and reduces the craft time of the forges by 2.5%. The epic one is 4 times, almost 5 times better. Increases speed of forge workers by 50%. That's 5 times the improvement over the rare ones. And reduces the craft time of the forges by 10%. That's 4 times better than the rare one. You can have up to 4 of these active on your town. So you cannot have like 20 rare arcane earrings. It's not allowed. It's only going to take the effect of 4 of them, and that includes the arcane ring. So you can only have 4 of these arcane artifacts on your town. The epic ones are way better. I do have the price on this, so it looks like they sold the epic arcane earrings for $150 each. They sold the rares for $30 each. You're just better off getting the epic ones. That's why the rare ones are really cheap. They sold them at 30 and they're just not really worthwhile. I have 2 of them that I think one was a Zealy reward. The other one, I think I bought it from someone, but I wasn't using it. That I do intend to give away. I just haven't set up those giveaways because I never use those arcane earrings anyways. But yeah, the epic ones are better. I mean, if you manage to get some free rare ones, there's nothing wrong with that, right? But yeah, they're a huge help when it comes to Gold Rush or jewelry metas. Crypt or Grave, they're the same. Cedar, whichever one's cheaper to buy. It's the exact same utility. It's the same town points. Which one gives 2? That would be the wings and the porch. That one gives 2. East and West Wing are the exact same, just they look different. They both give 2 crude oil. They both qualify for 60 town points once daily challenges come back. Porch is slightly better. Yes, it's still 2 crude oil. It's slightly more town points at 79. That's 30% more than the wing. And it also allows you to craft pumpkins, and it comes with its own worker that deposits the pumpkins into the silo. And the pumpkins will be on basically the fastest craft timer. They don't need water. So it helps you out in metas that, you know, involve pumpkins. It's kind of an odd scenario, but it can be helpful. I actually prefer the porch over the wings, even if it's a little bit more expensive. That extra pumpkin utility can help out, even if you don't use it that often. The tower is not worth it, so we usually don't talk about the tower. I mean, it's way more town points. 3 passive crude oil can let you get by in certain situations where you have to have it farther away from your power plant and your refineries, but usually the situation doesn't come up. So for the extra cost of the haunted main tower, it's just not worthwhile. Yep, the Crypt and Graveyard is 1 passive crude oil. They're basically the same thing. They just look different. Butter's at 400, nice to see. Dough's at 200, lovely. Those are good numbers. Baguette's at 190, that should be 200. Cheese is at 184, much better than the whatever it was stuck at earlier. It needs to be higher though. Cheese needs to be 200. Eggs is at 196. I can work with that. Don't think I need another chicken coop. Flour, yeah, that's enough flour. That's enough salmon. Milk is still lacking a little bit, just a little bit. Damn, and that's even with this, an 8th nourishment. This right here. Damn, I don't even want to think of how much just this costs right here, because this is a lot. Oh damn, this is a lot. Just this little part right here. Damn. I don't know if some of you realize how much that is. Kind of is milk meta, huh? Oof, 8k Gala for the wings though. That's a lot of weeks to comp for me. Yeah, it's a lot, Cedar. Just so you know, originally, like, you know, when they were doing the town coin payments, the daily distributions back like 2 years ago, the NFTs were really expensive, right? And the haunted mansion pieces, like the wings, they've been around since then. The most that I saw a haunted wing sell for was $12,000. That's the most I saw one sell for. So yeah, they used to be upwards 10k for those. Right now they're what? You said 8k Gala, that's like what, $500 roughly. So they're like 95% cheaper than what they were before. But of course that was like peak bull market. The reason they were so expensive was because people were collecting town coins, and town coins were selling for like over $1 each. People were making tens of thousands a day. That was back then. Yeah, so that explains the really high price points. So it's probably not a fair comparison, but just so you know, in case you were curious, those NFTs used to be way more expensive. Dope rich, and then it doesn't even make you 1200. This doesn't even make me 1200. That's crazy. It was doing it earlier. I understand that it's probably because now I'm dealing with more windmills, so I'm making more flour, more salt, because I'm trying to push for 200 instead of settling for 170. So that kind of makes sense. Kinda. I just couldn't figure out exactly if it's another logger that I needed or more trees. But I did add another tree farm. I can also move this over here and maybe get another tree farm going here somewhere. It's probably gonna have shade, so it doesn't really matter, huh? I could have a tree here and salt field here. That would actually work now that I think about it. So am I see, the weird thing is that I'm throwing away wood. I'm still overproducing wood. So it's kind of weird that they don't really go for these because they're going for these. These are closer. They're more worried about the windmills making flour. It kind of makes me think that a logger would fix that issue, but I don't know for sure. Do you try switch the trees close to barns? I haven't tried to tweak, but it's not a bad idea, honestly. It could work. That would be a pretty big tweak, but I mean, it's all on the other side. It's a really good idea to tweak. It really is. I'm trying to think of any potential problems that may occur if I do that. I know some of these trees won't have water because I'm going to need to switch the water tower closer to here if I were to do that. I may potentially need to make a pond or two. But you're saying I would have my milk set up here. It would be right next to the tree, so definitely wouldn't be an issue with the milk production there. The salt fields would actually be closer to the silo, which would be more beneficial. I could do it to tweaks, and I think it would actually make a positive impact. But I would need to maybe test it on the visualizer to make sure I can set up everything correctly. Now, do I want to do that? Not really, because like I said, it's going to be a pretty big tweak. I'll keep that in mind though to tweak it. It is a really good idea. If I get rid of this, it takes off the water for this, and this. They'll only have 4 water. be aware of ocean. I'm not worried about the ocean. I'm not gonna have trees here. The trees would still be over here. It's just that the milk would be here. The salt fields would be here. I will have to move my water tower if I do that because I need passive water for the salt fields. So the ocean's not my worry with that. It's the water mostly. Because the milk barns would be here. All this. Then these salt fields can easily be moved here. This has a big enough range to cover it. Just have to move it like right here. Yep. So maybe it won't reach this one, but I will probably need a pond there anyways. Panini is at 190. I'll probably already take that, honestly. Okay. But it's been running for 15 minutes, right? So let's see. Baguette's close to 200. That's great. So that's working as intended. Eggs at 190-ish. Milk's close to 1,200. So what about the cheese? Cheese is at 190. Okay. I still need a little bit more milk for the cheese. There's still a train? There was a train earlier as well. Oh, well, tomatoes isn't at 200 anymore. Okay. I'll let that run a little bit longer. I'm actually going to take a look at potentially what it would look like if I were to make that adjustment. Okay, I can move the town hall somewhere else. $31. How many salt fields do I have? 30. I can, if I make that change, I'll have the same amount of salt fields. I'm just trying to see how I would make it to where I don't lose any tree farms. Yeah, I can use more than one town hall, and each one would give one water. That's correct, Tweets. I mean, I'd rather build a pond, but I mean, you're right. Maybe I won't need that many nourish barns if I do that setup. Possible. The thing is, the fancy barns cast one shade. I have to remember that, so I can't really have those touching. Yeah, I can't have those touching the tree farms. Now that I think about it. So I would mostly have to be using my nourish barn. This is tree farms. 21 tree farms. How many do I have? 20 tree farms. Okay. Would mean I actually get one more tree farm. But I sacrificed like 3 barns. I'll probably have to end up using all my nourish barns anyways. Okay. I'll go ahead and show you guys the visualizer. I mean, it's not a big deal. I already made the build, right? To give you... to show you what that idea would look like, the tweets. I don't have everything on the visualizer, so you're gonna see a couple empty spots, but it's fine. Let me show you everything I have on here. Reveal some of my secrets. This one? Okay. Alright, my face is kind of covering it, but there's just trees here. This is my idea with 2 circus NFTs. This is what I practice. This is doing 170 per hour, 177 per hour to be exact. I decided to use the 3rd circus as I discussed at the beginning of the stream. This is the idea with the 3rd circus. There's a couple windmills here that I forgot to include because I figured that out while I was tweaking. So this is where we're at right now, making, what is it making? What did we get? We got it to almost 197 per hour. Salmon sandwich, salmon panini. Right. So Tweet suggested the idea, which would be this one. This. Have the milk barns closer to the trees, and the salt fields over here, they would be closer to the silo. That would actually probably increase the production rate for the brine, which means I probably wouldn't need this many salt fields. So I could probably get rid of some if I needed more milk barns in this section right here. Let me show you water, right? So water tower gets moved. All these have the 3 passive water that they need. I make a pond here to supplement water to these. Mostly Nourish barns because Nourish barns do not cast shade. Fancy barns cast 1 shade. So I would be getting rid of 3 barns if I do this setup. I'll have to move Town Hall here because these won't have the 5 water if I moved the water tower like that. But the Town Hall would give them the 1 water. This looks like it would actually work very well. The wood production would be closer to the barns. Very smart, by the way. You are very, very smart. This is a really good suggestion. And if I, for some reason, am making too much brine, then yes, I would get rid of 1 or 2 salt fields and add the extra milk barn that I need here, fancy barn or whatever. I can figure out exactly how to adjust it. Like Nourish barn here, another fancy barn here, that would work. I am assuming that the passive salty will reach all of these. I think it will. I can actually test that right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm pretty sure. I'll do a quick test, but I'm pretty sure it'll reach it. So this next to the ocean edge, it already has a salty anyway, so that doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully I don't break anything doing this little test here with the salty. It's possible. Zone 3, it would be in this setup, this spot. All of these would have passive salty. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one. This one's next to the ocean. Yep. That one's gonna be a pond anyways. Okay, yeah, it would work if I do that. Should I do that? That's the next question. What do you think? Think it's worth it? Not that hard. I don't need to build anything. Just this is all NFTs. Just move that over. These aren't NFTs, so you just build them over here. Move the town hall. Move the water tower. It actually seems like it wouldn't be that hard to do. But do I need to do it? Make sure this isn't broken. Yeah, it's not. I don't know. Sometimes moving this can like mess stuff up. Alright. Okay. This has been running for about half an hour, so I'll check again. Baguettes 200. Butter 400, dough 200. Eggs, for some reason, eggs is 200 now. Okay, awesome. That the problem with the eggs just fixes itself for some reason. Milk is as close to 1,200 as it can be. I don't really understand how butter is like over 400 if salt is under 800. That doesn't really make sense, but okay. Sugar is close to 400. Salmon's 200, tomatoes 192. That doesn't make sense either. I have spare tomatoes. White rice 200. Salmon panini's at 190, but it should be closer to 200. I'm pretty sure 6 cafes is more than enough to make this happen. Because I know 5 is enough for 170, so 6 has to be enough for 200. think I just need to let it run for a couple hours. So yeah, Tatooine, it's a great idea. I don't think I need to do it. Change offline if you think it can be better. That's fine. If I want to make any more adjustments, you know, like after I'm done streaming, like throughout the day, maybe tomorrow, I will. I don't think I have to. I'm fine with what this is doing. Hopefully it is enough for top 25. Because if I do make that adjustment, it is possible that it helps me raise salt and milk. Then I could potentially find other ways to raise, you know, everything else, but it's not going to be easy. Like figuring out how to add more sugar here, I mean, I'll have to move a couple of things, and I don't want to take those risks. I'm not even I'm not using these spots. I'll leave them, but I'm not using them. Well, my trophy, right? I haven't added the trophy. This secures the top 25 position. Not really. Let this running. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this running. I think it's good. Hey, I got it over 177 per hour. That's what I was doing with 2 circuits, so happy with that. Hard to get it higher because, I mean, so much space gets taken up for salt and milk. Guess I didn't need the extra bakeries. I think it'll settle at around 195. It's coming up to that number. Oh, no, everything's on here. Yeah, I seen it, Tabuga, no problem. I think I am done here, though. So where am I at right now? Top 25. We'll see. It might be close. I do hope I get top 25 on this, of course. Part of the reason I bought the lettuce stand. Normally I'd settle with top 50. But I mean, these circus NFTs help a lot too. For the windmill meta. But what would you guys say? Is this a windmill meta or is this a milk meta? Is the top position. Damn, what the heck? They're the ones that bought all the bright ones, huh? That's insane. That's like triple what we have. More than triple. I'm guessing they have like 400, 500 per hour or something. Yeah, those numbers are crazy. Butter heavy, so definitely milk metal. They wanted to sell Sparky and Spring Guardian. Yeah, they did. Yeah, I didn't get Sparky. The two, at least for this competition, the two Spring Gardens is more saved space than Sparky would have been. Sparky's more expensive. Okay. Cool. All right. That's it. This was damn, I streamed for almost 4 hours doing this competition, but that's because I had to do some tweaks. But yeah, I'm gonna let this run the rest of the day. Then I'll probably go on offline, go on common ground mode, and sell whatever I had to sell there, and then just probably leave it running offline until the last day for this one. That's the plan, unless I need to make any adjustments before that. But if I don't make any adjustments, I'm just gonna run it offline for 2 days. Yeah. Yep, that'll be everything. So hopefully everyone's doing well with their build. Good luck finishing it out. And yeah, I'll be on Discord if you need me. One more thing regarding the Dub Guild. I know some people have messaged me about joining the Dub Guild. I'm gonna make a post about that soon. I'm trying to kind of like remove anybody that's inactive from there and redoing the rules. And once I'm done with that, I'm gonna start like inviting more people in. I know I have some messages that I haven't replied to about people wanting to join the Dub Guild. I should be, you know, be done with that very soon. So just wanted to mention that. But that's everything. Thanks everybody for watching and hanging out. And as always, I appreciate your support. So I'll see you later. Have a good rest of your day.
I